Hi and welcome to another one of my booktube videos. I'm hoping that this one is going to work okay because I have zero clue about anything to do with technology. My iPhone is nearly full on storage and I've deleted nearly everything on there apart from the very basic apps, and it is still having a hissy fit every time I try to record something. I can't put it onto iMovie anymore, and then it won't let me put it onto YouTube, or it takes like 10 hours. So this is an old phone that I've found and just got rid of everything apart from the camera and YouTube. So okay, so enough of all of that. I don't need to prove how ridiculously useless I am in the realms of technology. I've come on today just to tell you all a little bit of news, which is extremely exciting. It is to do with me, which I don't always come on to say stuff about, but it's more about the thing in general. Okay, and because that makes no sense, I'm just going to go ahead. So if you follow me and my writing, you will know that I have had my very first ever acceptance was from the lovely Jill Girardi from Kandisha Press in this book here, Graveyard Smash from Kandisha. And they also put out another, this is volume 2, and they also put out another book before, volume 1, obviously, Under Her Black Wings, which has just got on Well Read Beard's top 5 anthologies of last year, so kudos to Kandisha. Anyway, we have a new volume 3, coming out very soon, hopefully, fingers crossed, in time for the 1st of February to celebrate Women in Horror Month. That one is called The One Who Got Away. And I am very excited to announce, not only do I have a story in there, but I have become the official press agent for Kandisha. So there is going to be a lot more of me talking about Kandisha, which I did anyway, because I absolutely love Jill. She's fantastic. And a women's only press within the world of horror is like so important to get all these new female voices out there. So I thought I would tell you a little bit about the book. So as I said, it's called The One Who Got Away, and of course my other phone's decided to lock itself now. Oh, here we go. So this is one of the very beautiful pictures. I hope that you can actually see that. I haven't obviously got it yet because it's not out, although I have got the review maybe, so a few of you have been receiving that. So that's one, and we have a beautiful wraparound picture here, which again is quite small. So I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see it. The light's always awful, but there we go. Okay, now I am going to read out the TOC to you and butcher most of these names, I would imagine. So I apologise in advance. I had a quick look and I was like, let's just try my best. Okay, so featuring tales from Carmen Becker, Ushai Sen Basu, I'm so sorry, Ashley Burns, R.A. Busby, Amira Krista Calvo, Dawn DeBrow, Shauna DeRoach, Ellie Douglas, Amy Gretsch, Casey Griffith, Meg Hafferdale, Rowan Hill, Stevie Copus, Michelle Renee Lane, Catherine McCarthy, Villamay Mist. I'm assuming, because I think the lady is American, that this would be Mocha Pennington, although in Britain we would say Mocha. Please let me know, lovely fellow lady authors, if I've just completely ruined your name. Me. Lydia Prime, Paula R.C. Redman, Marshila Rockwell, Lucy Rose, Rebecca Rowland, Yolanda, I should know how to say Yolanda's second name, Svetsos, I'm so sorry, Hadassah Shiradowski, Barrington Smith, Siechit, Jay Snow, Sonora Taylor, Faith Pierce, and Demi Louise Blackburn. Honestly, I tried to practice some of the pronunciations as well, and it's just terrible, so I apologise. And we have a foreword by the wonderful Gwendolyn Kist, who actually had a story which I really enjoyed in the Survive With Me anthology that Glenn put out for Alien Agenda. So that's really exciting. Okay, so this one is called The One That Got Away. And basically the synopsis is, what doesn't kill me might make me kill you. And it says 30 women authors from around the world were challenged to write about the one that got away. You'll find tales of unrequited love, blind dates gone wrong, stalkers and their prey, cursed guitars, alien symbiotes, sinister letters, and bitter acts of revenge. Dive into these murky depths and discovers what hides inside the minds of women scorned. So, as you can imagine, with 30 different voices of varying different backgrounds, and we've got people like Sonora Taylor and Michelle Renee Lane who have obviously written several things, and we've got some newer voices in there. I believe that for some of the ladies, I can't remember who, but for some of them it's their first publication, like mine was back in Graveyard Smash. So we have newer voices in there, so there's going to be all sorts of different things, which is always really exciting. I've been privileged enough to read some of them as they came in, and there's going to be some really crazy stuff, which is always good. And I've been promised that Lydia's is going to be pretty gory and graphic, like mine is, which I'll be really surprised. Mine's called Should Have Gone to Vegas, and it features a couple of guys called Jack and Adam, and they have gone off into the Maine woods for a hunting trip. And whilst they are there, they make some friends. That's all I'm going to say. And if you have read much of my stuff, you will know that there's going to be plenty of gore, some sexy bits. There's going to be lots of bad language because my characters swear as much as I do. So yes, there's going to be all sorts of violence and things, but that's just my style of writing. I tend to verge towards the extreme and splatterpunk-esque. But some of these other stories, because that's the thing with horror, isn't it? You have such a wide scope. You've got people that write the extreme stuff and that like to shock, and then you have people that write very quiet horror, which is just as chilling and frightening, but doesn't use all those graphic stuff. And that's actually more clever, I think. The people that can write that kind of thing that doesn't make you kind of go, ugh, but makes you go, and that's my own fears, are the quiet things, the stuff that's a bit more real, and the spooky stuff. I don't tend to write a lot of that, and maybe it's because I get a bit frightened. I like the gory stuff because that's not real, is it? Anyway, so I will be helping Jill to promote all of this, which I would have done anyway, but now in a more official capacity. So if you see me posting a lot more things about Kandisha in the run-up to this, that's why. I've already managed to speak to some amazing ladies who we are so excited about to invite to volumes 4 and 5. Can't wait to tell people more about that, but at the minute that's all. And me and Jill have got some big plans for Kandisha. A women's only press is so important, and we are going to do everything that we can to get as many female voices from all over the world into our press, and hopefully people will dive into our anthologies and they will discover a new voice, a new to them writer, and then that will spur them on to buy more of their works, and hopefully this will be the start of a lot more female authors becoming more well known, which is what we all want, isn't it? So that was what I had to tell you. I have not done an awful lot of reading. For those of you in the UK, we've obviously all just gone back into full lockdown, along with homeschooling. So I am helping my 10-year-old to do her schoolwork every day, with virtual lessons, sitting beside her obviously to help with that, which trying to do my own work. So reading, reviewing, writing has kind of gone a little bit. But what I have read so far this year, I finished Wormwood, by Tim and Chad, which is absolutely phenomenal. My written review for that is going on to Nightworms for a side-by-side with Ben, and then Ben and I are doing our buddy review, which we shall put on here when that's all done. But poor Ben's swamped as well, obviously being a teacher, and hybrid teaching over in the US with all of that that's gone on, so that might take a little bit. I also just finished Red Station by Kenzie Jennings, and it is one of the Kandisha Press splatterpunk westerns. If you haven't read this, sort that out, okay? Absolutely brilliant. It's no spoiler for me to say that it's 5-star all the way, and that Kenzie is just absolutely amazing, and I want to read just, in fact, as soon as I finished this, I downloaded her cannibal wedding novel. I mean, why not? That sounds so good. And she is just absolutely brilliant. She's a lovely, lovely lady. And my review for this should be going up on a Nightworms party soon, when poor old Sadie has sorted all of that out, because America's gone bonkers as well, hasn't it? We've all got so much shit to deal with at the moment. So those are the only things I've read at the moment. I am currently reading Joyland by Stephen King, which is going to go over onto Beyond the Veil. I am writing up some stuff for Scream. I am about to start the new Catherine Cavendish for the Flame Tree tour. Anything else? I'm still reading a whopping great big massive amazing but massive beta read proofread book for someone, which is just amazing. And that's about it. I have done practically no writing at all, although I write every single day for my day job. That does actually involve creative writing, but I haven't done anything. The splatterpunk vampire novella is definitely on hold for now. The 80s slasher novel will be, I've got all of the ideas are all here. It's all to do with time, isn't it? And at the moment, the most important thing is looking after my little one, making sure that she's okay through lockdown. So that will all be coming soon. Patrons, you will be getting your stories. I've just sent one of them off. Brennan is next, and then Alex and Joel. Thank you for being extra understanding, and you will be getting your stories. So thank you very much. I hope that this wasn't too boring for you, and I hope that you'll help me celebrate my amazing news of being in partnership with Kandisha, working alongside the wonderful Jill, by helping us. If you can't buy our books for whatever reason, can you just share something to do with Kandisha when the book comes out? If you can just tweet the photos, just retweet something, anything at all to help us get Kandisha into the minds of more and more readers would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. Bye.